Today, you're going to discover the most powerful psychological tricks to ignite her desire in a way she simply can't resist. We're not talking about childish games or complicated techniques. Here, you're going to learn direct, effective, and guaranteed methods to make her crave you uncontrollably. If you follow exactly what I'm about to teach you, I guarantee you'll be on her mind day and night. No matter how many times she tries to forget you, she'll come back to thinking about you again and again. This is what you need to know to make her want more of you, to make every encounter leave a lasting impression on her skin and memory. Make her desire you from the very first moment. Every glance, every gesture driving her wild for you. Get ready, because what you're about to learn will transform your approach to seduction forever. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a like right now, because this knowledge is pure gold, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. 1. Make her want what she can't have. How to become her secret obsession. One of the most powerful keys in the game of seduction is making a woman crave what she feels she can't have. Most men make the mistake of being too available. When she feels she has you under control, she loses interest. What's the solution? Keep a slight distance, don't always be so accessible. Make her feel like she has to work a little to earn your attention. That sense of scarcity, of not fully having you, will activate her desire and turn you into her secret obsession. 2. The irresistible body language that activates her desire without saying a word. Words are important, but body language can be even more powerful. If you know how to use it well, you can ignite her desire without saying a single word. Start by maintaining a relaxed, confident posture. When you're near her, lean slightly forward without invading her space. This creates a connection without being too obvious. Also, play with eye contact, but don't overdo it. Hold her gaze just long enough for her to feel there's something more behind your eyes. Then look away. This will make her wonder what you're thinking, and that's exactly what you want. 3. Give her just enough to keep her hooked. The art of controlling her emotions. The trick is giving her enough to feel attracted, but not so much that she feels she already has you. When you're in conversation, don't give away all the information at once. Leave her with questions, with curiosity about knowing more about you. This balance between giving and withholding is what will keep her hooked. If you're always available, answering all her messages immediately, and ready for whatever she wants, you'll become predictable and boring. Give her a little, but never everything. 4. Unleash her wild side with a simple psychological attraction trick. Deep desire doesn't just come from physical attraction. It also comes from the emotional and mental connection you build. Here's a psychological trick that never fails. Make her feel unique. Women want to feel special, like you see them in a way no one else does. In a conversation, find something unique about her and let her know. Could be her laugh, the way she talks about her passions, or even a small detail you noticed. By pointing that out, she'll start to feel connected to you on a deeper level, and that will unleash her wild side. 5. Spark her interest effortlessly. Play with her mind and desire. The mind is the battleground where the game of attraction is truly won. To keep her interested effortlessly, you need to play with her imagination. Leave subtle hints in your conversations that make her wonder what you really mean. Use the power of suggestion. Instead of saying directly what you're thinking, let her fill in the pieces of the puzzle. This kind of game will keep her interested in you because her mind will keep working to figure you out. There's nothing more attractive than mystery. 6. The power of mystery. How to keep her thinking about you all day. Ever wondered why some women can't stop thinking about a certain man? The answer lies in the power of mystery. If you always reveal everything about yourself, you stop being interesting. But if you keep a part of yourself secret, she won't be able to stop wanting to know more. The key here is not to be predictable. Change the way you interact, surprise her from time to time, and keep some aspects of your personal life as an enigma. This will keep her thinking about you all day, trying to figure out who you really are. 7. Turn any interaction into an explosion of desire with this technique. When you're talking to her, don't just rely on words. Use your whole self to create a connection. I'm talking about using physical contact in a subtle but effective way. A light touch on the arm while speaking, a hand on the small of her back as you guide her through a door. These seemingly casual touches can have a massive impact on how she perceives you. Don't underestimate the power of touch in seduction. It's a simple but highly effective technique to turn an ordinary interaction into something charged with tension and desire. 8. Make her mind fantasize about you. The validation trick that never fails. Women are emotional beings, and validation is one of the most powerful tools to influence their emotions. But here's the trick: validation needs to be dosed. If you validate her constantly, it loses its effect. Instead, do it intermittently. Compliment her when she least expects it in unexpected moments, and then withdraw that validation for a while. This will create an emotional cycle where she seeks more validation from you, and that will make her mind start fantasizing about you. 9. Control the situation and make her chase you. The secret is in your attitude. If you want her to chase you, it all comes down to one thing, your attitude. You can't come across as desperate or needy. Women chase men who seem in control, those who aren't afraid of losing them. If you show that you have a full life, that you're content with yourself and don't need her to feel complete, she'll feel the need to earn your attention. That's the key. Making her feel like she has to work for you, not the other way around. 10. How to activate her deepest desires with a simple, provocative gesture. A simple gesture can be enough to activate a woman's deepest desires. Something as simple as a direct, penetrating gaze accompanied by a slight smile can work wonders. If you make that gesture provocative enough without being aggressive, you'll trigger in her a feeling of curiosity and desire that she won't be able to ignore. The key is to be subtle, letting her imagination do the rest of the work. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or something else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video and share it later. Let's continue. The game of seduction. How to make any woman desperately desire you. Let's be clear from the start. If you're here, it's because you're looking for ways to completely change how you interact with women. You want to know how to make them not only interested in you but to desperately desire you. Today, I'm going to teach you the keys to achieving that. But before we begin, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. What I'm about to reveal can make a drastic difference in your love life, and trust me, you won't want to miss out on anything. 1. Play with her mind and ignite her curiosity. Make her melt for you. Desire begins in the mind, and if you can spark a woman's curiosity, you've already covered half the battle. You don't need to show her everything about you right away. Instead, play with her imagination. Let her wonder who you really are and what you want. The key is to give her information in doses. Be mysterious enough so that she wants to know more. Don't always answer directly. Let her questions linger, and slowly she'll realize she can't stop thinking about you. Remember, mystery is one of the most powerful aphrodisiacs out there. 2. Make her beg for your attention with this foolproof psychological trick. Here's the hard truth most men don't want to accept. If you're always available, she'll never feel the need to earn your attention. Do you want a woman to desire you? You need to control when and how you give her your time. Responding immediately to every message or call might seem like you're interested, but what you're really telling her is that you've got nothing else going on. Learn to space out your responses. Show that you have a rich, busy life. This will not only make her value your time more, but will make her crave your attention more intensely, almost as if she needs it. 3. Turn every look into burning desire. The power of silent seduction. Never underestimate the power of a well-directed look. Sometimes, a single glance can say much more than 1,000 words. If you really want to ignite her desire, you must learn how to use eye contact effectively. Hold her gaze just long enough for her to feel that connection, but don't keep it too long, or it'll feel awkward. Combine this with a slight smile, and you'll plant in her mind a seed of attraction that will be hard to ignore. Glances can be incredibly powerful, especially when they're filled with intention. Trigger an explosion of attraction by walking the fine line between interest and detachment. This is one of the most effective psychological tricks in the game of seduction. Balancing between interest and detachment. If you show too much interest, you might come off as desperate. If you're too distant, she might lose interest. The key is to find the perfect middle ground. Let her know you're interested, but don't give her the certainty that she already has you. Play with that ambiguity, letting her wonder where she stands with you. This uncertainty will keep her constantly on edge, and more importantly, it will make her attraction grow exponentially. 5. Unleash her wild side without saying a single word. You don't always need words to awaken desire in a woman. Sometimes what you don't say has the most impact. A subtle gesture, a casual touch, or even the way you move around her can be enough to activate her wild side. The key here is to be aware of your body language. Stay relaxed, confident, and project strength without being aggressive. If you can make her feel attracted just by your presence, you've already won half the battle without saying a single word. 6. The secret to turning a simple conversation into pure sexual tension. Not all conversations have to be superficial. If you truly want to take your seduction game to the next level, you need to learn how to turn an ordinary conversation into pure sexual tension. This doesn't mean being vulgar or direct. On the contrary, it's about being subtle. Introduce slight comments that hint at something more. Let your words carry a double meaning that she can interpret however she wants. This technique will make the conversation more exciting, and she'll start to feel a growing attraction without even realizing it. 7. How to play with her mind and make her desire you more than ever. The human mind is incredibly powerful, and if you learn to play with a woman's mind, you can make her desire you more than ever. To do this, you must be unpredictable. Don't always follow the same behavioral pattern. One day show more interest, and the next act with a bit more detachment. This back and forth will keep her emotions in constant flux, which will intensify her desire for you. Women are attracted to excitement, and if you can keep her in that state of uncertainty, she'll be craving you more and more. 8. Manipulate her emotions with a dangerous and effective seduction game. This game isn't for everyone, but if you know how to manipulate a woman's emotions correctly, you can make her fall completely under your spell. I'm not talking about dirty games, but about understanding how her emotions fluctuate and using those moments to your advantage. Be the person who gives her support when she needs it, but also pull back some of that attention at the right moment. This will lead her to seek your validation, and once that happens, you've won. She'll feel like she emotionally needs you, and her desire for you will skyrocket. 9. Make her take the initiative. The trick that will have her chasing you. If you want a woman to chase you, you need to learn how to give her control every now and then. This may sound counterintuitive, but when you give her the sense that she's in charge, she'll start taking more initiative. The key is making her feel like she's the one making decisions when, in reality, you're guiding the situation. Give her small moments where she feels like she's in control, and you'll see her start seeking more of your attention, wanting to lead the game. 10. The art of seduction. How to make her feel like only you can satisfy her. At the end of the day, seduction is an art, and as such, you must master the ability to make a woman feel like only you can satisfy her. This isn't just about the physical, it's also emotional and mental. Make her feel that with you, she experiences something different, something she can't find anywhere else. If you make her feel that you understand her deepest desires, that you know her in a way no one else does, she'll become completely addicted to you. And when that happens, her desire will be uncontrollable. If you've made it this far, my man, comment below with 100% or something else to let me know you've received the knowledge from this video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button on this video, and share it later. Let's continue. Make her beg for more. The secret to being irresistible. Have you ever wondered how some men manage to stay on a woman's mind, making her unable to forget them? If you're tired of being the guy who goes unnoticed, or worse yet, the one stuck in the friend zone, this video is for you. Today, I'm going to reveal the secret to being truly irresistible, so irresistible that she reaches the point of begging for more. But before we dive in, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. What I'm about to share will forever change the way you interact with women. 1. Create emotional addiction. How to make her want you more each day. The key to making a woman deeply desire you isn't grand gestures or physical appearance. The real secret lies in creating an emotional addiction. Women are emotional by nature, and if you can trigger intense and varied emotions, she will begin to associate those feelings with you. To create this addiction, you can't be predictable. Give her moments of euphoria and then pull back a bit. This emotional roller coaster will make her feel she needs more of you to experience those highs again, driving her to want more of your time and attention. 2. Make her body and mind crave you with this secret technique. To activate both her body and mind, you need to be the man she feels she can't fully control. A foolproof technique is combining subtle physical contact with mental games. A slight touch on the arm while talking, a prolonged gaze that holds a few seconds longer than normal. All these create a physical connection she cannot ignore. At the same time, play with her mind. Don't give her all the answers immediately. Leave her thinking about you after every interaction. It's an explosive combination that will make both her body and mind crave more of you. 3. Turn a simple conversation into an explosive emotional connection. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. If you want to turn a simple conversation into something that leaves a lasting impression, you need to connect emotionally. Ask meaningful questions that make her think and feel. Don't stay on the surface. If you can turn a conversation about any topic into something deep and significant, you'll create an emotional connection that will make her think of you long after the conversation has ended. Don't be afraid to touch on emotional topics, as that's what will create a spark within her. For subtly and effectively spark her interest, make her beg for more. Seduction doesn't always have to be direct. Sometimes, the most effective approach is being subtle. When you interact with her, use small hints and insinuations. Don't give her everything at once. A comment that hints there might be something more, a gesture that leaves her wondering. These small, subtle actions can have a huge impact. The key here is ambiguity. Leave her questioning what you really want or think. When a woman feels like she doesn't have all the answers, her mind works harder to solve the mystery, and that's when she starts begging for more of you. 5. The psychological trick that will keep her thinking about you. This trick is simple but powerful. Play with her need for validation. Women want to feel valued and special, but if you constantly give that to her, she'll lose interest. Instead, give intermittent validation. Compliment her one day and make her feel incredible, but then, for a few days, don't give her the same attention. This will make her wonder why your attitude changed, and she'll start working to get that validation back. It's a psychological trick that, when done right, will leave her thinking about you constantly. 6. Give her a taste of what she can have, then take it away. Unleash her desire. Women desire what they feel they can't fully have. If you want her to desire you more, you need to give her a small taste of what being with you is like and then pull back. I'm not just talking about the physical, but also the emotional. Show her briefly how good things could be with you, what she could feel if she got closer, and then step back. This will create a sense of longing, and she'll start to want more. This push and pull awakens desire in a way she won't be able to resist. 7. How to be the man she always desires more. To be the man a woman constantly desires, you must be the one who's never entirely available. Don't get this wrong. It's not about playing cruel games with her feelings, but about being someone with your own life, interests, and priorities. If she feels she has to earn your time and attention, she'll value it much more. Keep your own space and priorities, and you'll see how she starts to seek more and more of your attention. 8. Generate irresistible magnetism that will make her chase you. Magnetism isn't something you can fake, but you can develop it. It's about confidence, how you carry yourself, and the energy you project. To be a magnetic man, you need to deeply believe in your own worth. If you move with confidence, knowing who you are and what you're worth, she'll feel it. This kind of energy is irresistible to women, as it's not just about physical attraction but about what you project internally. Once she feels that magnetic energy, she'll be chasing you non-stop. 9. How to master the push and pull so she never gets tired of you. The push and pull is one of the most effective techniques in seduction, but it must be done correctly. You can't always pull away or give too much. You need to find the balance between coming closer and then stepping back. When you feel like she's getting too close, pull away a little to create space and make her miss you. Then, when you notice her interest fading, move in just enough to keep her hooked. This back and forth creates an emotional cycle that keeps her interested without ever getting tired of you. 10. Make every kiss unforgettable and every look an invitation to desire. You must understand that physical contact, like kisses and glances, aren't just actions. They're opportunities to create a deep connection. Don't kiss just for the sake of kissing. Make each kiss an experience she won't forget. Kiss her with intention, as if nothing else in the world matters in that moment. And when you look at her, make sure that look is filled with desire. Women are incredibly receptive to what you convey through your gestures. Make every kiss and every look a reminder of what she can have with you, and she won't be able to resist. If you've made it this far, my man, comment below with 100% or something else to let me know you've received the knowledge from this video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share this video later. Let's continue. How to dominate her and make her think only about you. Foolproof steps. Let's be clear from the start. If you're here, it's because you want to know how to be the man that a woman can't get out of her head, the man she thinks about day and night. Well, today I'm going to teach you the foolproof steps to take control of her thoughts and make sure she only has eyes for you. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. What you're about to learn will completely change your approach and set you on the path to mastering seduction for good. 1. Take control of her mind and make sure her desire focuses only on you. The first step to dominating a woman and making sure her desire is completely focused on you is to take control of her mind. How do you do this? Through mystery and unpredictability. If you're always predictable, she'll lose interest fast. You need to be that man who she never knows what to expect from, who constantly surprises her. Give her a taste of what she can have, but never let her feel she completely has you. This will keep her mind constantly spinning, trying to figure you out, and when that happens, she'll start obsessing over you. 2. Dominate her attention. Make every encounter unforgettable. To make a woman think about you even when you're not around, every encounter needs to be unforgettable. It's not about doing something extravagant every time she sees you, but about creating unique moments that stay etched in her memory. This can be as simple as a deep conversation that makes her feel heard and understood, or an unexpected gesture that surprises her. The key is that every time she sees you, she feels more connected to you. If you can make her associate those moments with you, she won't be able to stop thinking about you. 3. How to play with her emotions so she only has eyes for you. Emotions are the battleground where the game of seduction is won or lost. If you can play with her emotions, you can make sure she only has eyes for you. How do you do this? The key is in the emotional roller coaster. Give her moments of emotional intensity, but also create spaces where she feels unsure about what you feel for her. It's not about making her feel bad, but keeping her in that emotional swing that will make her need more of you to feel stable. This creates an emotional addiction that will keep her hooked and completely focused on you. For the art of being the man no woman can ignore. There are men that simply cannot be ignored, and you can become one of them. The key lies in the combination of confidence, mystery, and charisma. Women are drawn to men who don't need validation from others, who are comfortable in their own skin. To be that man, you need to work on your self-esteem and project an energy that makes everyone look at you when you walk into a room. If you can make a woman see you that way, she won't be able to ignore you or get you out of her mind. 5. Make her heart race with a mental seduction technique. If you want a woman to feel a deep connection with you, you need to learn how to seduce her mentally. This is done through unresolved sexual tension. Let her know there's attraction between you two, but don't take it to the next level right away. Let that tension build. Let the anticipation become almost unbearable. When you can keep that tension alive, her heart will start racing every time she's near you, and she'll begin to associate those intense feelings with you. 6. Become the man who occupies her thoughts day and night. To occupy a woman's thoughts day and night, you need to be the man who gives her something to think about. Don't be the guy who's always available or who shows himself as too predictable. You need to be the man who pops up in her life unexpectedly and always leaves an impression. After each encounter, do something that leaves her thinking. It can be as simple as a comment that intrigues her or a question that makes her reflect on herself. If you can get her to keep thinking about what you said or did, you'll have started occupying her mind. 7. Awaken her most intense fantasies and make her desperately chase you. Desire is fueled by fantasy, and if you can awaken a woman's most intense fantasies, she'll desperately chase you. To do this, you need to be subtle. Use your words to suggest what could happen without directly saying it. Let her imagination fill in the blanks. The key is to create images in her mind that make her fantasize about you, that leave her wanting more. And when she starts fantasizing about you, it won't be long before she's chasing you to make those fantasies a reality. 8. How to dominate attraction and make her see you as her only option. If you want a woman to see you as her only option, you need to dominate attraction. This means not only being physically attractive but also emotionally and mentally irresistible. Be the man who listens, who understands her needs and desires, but also the one who maintains a certain emotional distance that makes her work for your attention. When a woman feels she has to put in effort to keep you, she'll value you much more, and soon she'll see you as the only option that truly matters. 9. Trigger her desire and keep control at all times. The secret lies in your attitude. Desire isn't just about what you do, it's about how you do it. Your attitude is what really makes the difference. You need to be the man who projects confidence and control at all times. Don't let emotions drive you or show desperation. If you can maintain a calm and confident attitude, even in moments of high tension, she won't be able to resist feeling attracted to you. The secret is to maintain control of the situation and project an energy that makes her feel you always hold the power, even when she thinks she has it. 10. Trap her mind on you. The ultimate emotional control strategy. If you want a woman to be completely trapped by thoughts of you, you need to master emotional control. This doesn't mean manipulating her or cruelly playing with her feelings, but knowing when to move closer and when to pull back to create that need for more of you. When you move in, make every moment intense and meaningful. And when you pull back, do it in a way that makes her feel your absence deeply. This emotional control game will keep her thinking about you all the time, and before you know it, she'll be completely captivated by the idea of being with you.